Hi everyone, my name is Ravi Prakash and welcome to an important class on number system, that is the difference of perfect squares. Okay, so basically this concept is, see, the question will be like this: in how many ways 45 can be written as a difference of two perfect squares? Okay, as a difference of two perfect squares. Now this is the question here. Fine. Difference of two perfect squares. So this basically question means that in how many ways I can write 45 as difference of two perfect square, like 45 as in the form of some a square minus b square, right? What a perfect square basically we have discussed many times. Perfect square basically means all the numbers, okay, we should take the square root of those numbers and it will give you an integer. These are the perfect squares. Okay, so square root of any integer, any number or any integer will give you an integer. That is a perfect square, right? So 45 can be written as a square into a square minus b square form in how many ways, right? Now see, we'll discuss all the concept about it, and at last we have a tremendous shortcut, right? We can solve this kind of question literally in 4 to 5 seconds. Okay, so but before that we'll see all kinds of concept, because concept building is important, right? And then we'll see the shortcut. Okay, so 45 equal to a square minus b square. Okay, so now see here, if I write this as or a minus b into a plus b is equal to 45. That means 45 I am trying to write as a product of two numbers, right? A minus b into a plus b equal to 45. Now what are the ways if normally thinking? So if normally thinking, I'll think like this. Okay, it could be 1 into 45. Okay, it could be 3 into 15, or it could be 5 into 9, right? In this way I can write 45 as difference of two perfect squares, or sorry, 45 as product of two numbers, right? Product of two numbers, 1 into 45, that is a minus b into a plus b, 3 into 15 and 5 into 9. Now see here, so for each value, right, for each value here, now see, for each value here, if I write here, okay, a minus b equal to 1, a minus b equal to 1 and a plus b equal to 45, right? If you solve for this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Adding it, you will get 2a equal to 46. Therefore, you will get a equal to 23. So, if a is 23, you will get b is equal to 22. That means one way to express 43 as a difference of two perfect square is, 45 as a difference of two perfect square is 23 square minus 22 square will give me a 45. One way, right? So this is one way of writing it. If I try to find the another way, I can find it, right? I don't need it, but I can find it. See, if I take second equation, a minus b equal to 3 and a plus b equal to 15. A plus b equal to 15. If I solve it, I'll get 2a equal to 18. Therefore, a is equal to 9. Okay. So if a is equal to 9, now b will be equal to 6. B will be equal to 6, right? That means another way of writing is, I can write this in the form of 9 square minus 6 square. See, 45 will come as 9 square minus 6 square, right? Basically, what I'm trying to say is, for each one way here, right, I have a form of a square minus b square, right? But I don't need these numbers. Do I need these numbers? I don't need these numbers, right? I don't need 23 or 22 and I don't need 9 and 6. I just need how many ways, right? So how many ways? Basically, there are 3 ways, 1, 2 and 3. That's it. So answer should be 3 ways. Therefore 3 ways should be the answer. Therefore 3 ways should be the answer. In how many ways? 45 can be written as a difference of two perfect squares is 3 ways, right? You can get last one also. A minus b equal to 5, a plus b equal to 9. So you will get a equal to 7. 7 square minus 2 square will get you 45. Right? There are 3 ways of writing 45 as a difference of two perfect squares. Right? Now, so every time we will not do it basically, right? So what I'm trying to say is, first get the concept and then get the shortcut, right? So what I should write here is basically, now see. First we'll be discussing, right, 45 is an odd number. So first we'll be discussing for all the odd numbers, right? For all the odd numbers, what is the funda, right? So for all the odd numbers, if I'm trying to discuss, so that basically means that in how many ways we can write 40a square minus b square is equal to a 45. That means a minus b into a plus b is equal to 45, right? That basically means that in how many ways I can write 45 as a product of two odd numbers, right? Product of two odd, because only odd into odd will give me an odd number. 45 is an odd number, we're discussing odd number. So only when I'm trying to write odd number as a product of two odd numbers, it will be only odd into odd, nothing else. Only odd into odd, nothing else, right? So this is way, this both should be odd into odd. So I can say that first way of writing for any odd number as a product of two odd numbers. That means as a difference of property squares, how many ways? The first way is, right? So first way is basically, you can write here, number of ways of writing any odd number as difference of perfect squares, the difference of two perfect squares, okay? Difference of two perfect square is equal to number of ways of writing that number as odd into odd, as odd into odd, right? Very important concept, right? Now from here, the second, now this is the first, right? I can say this is the first method to do it, okay? We did it three ways, okay? Now second method to do it for this kind of question is by number of factors concept, right? Now this will discuss, I'm more interested in this will discuss here, right? Number of factors, this method 2, what will be on focusing here, right? It's very important, and it will take care of all those numbers, odd numbers, even numbers, it will take care of every number, right? So this is number of factors concept I'm more interested in, right? Now see, what we did for 45 is, understand this square funda, 1 into 45, 3 into 15 and 5 into 9. It was like a minus b into a plus b, fine. Now, so 45 has how many factors basically, right? So if I come to method 2, so what to do first here, right? So 45 has how many factors? So 45 is equal to 3 square into 5 raised to 1. So it has 3 into 2, total 6 factors. So 45 has 6 factors. What are those 6 factors? Those 6 factors are 1, 3, 5, 9, 15 and 45, right? Okay. These are the 6 factors. These are the 6 factors of 45, right? Now, I never told, we never should assume that, okay, it's only one way of writing 1 into 45. The other way could also be true, right? What I told earlier was also, like if a minus b is equal to 1 and a plus b equal to 45 is one case and we can solve it. The second case can also come here, that I can also take a minus b equal to 45 and I can take a plus b equal to 1, right? Because 45 is written as a product of two numbers, simple. So a minus b into a plus b. So if 1 into 45 is possible, then 45 into 1 is possible. But what the problem here is, in this case is not possible logically, because a minus b, you see here, a minus b is equal to 45, a plus b equal to 1. This is not possible. Why it is not possible? Because a minus b is difference of two numbers. Difference of two numbers is 45 and sum of two numbers is 1. It is not possible, right? Difference of two numbers will always be smaller than sum of those two numbers. Sum of those two numbers, right? Obviously, no. So when you add those two numbers, their difference can't be greater than the sum. Okay. So simple logic. So that's why this is not possible, right? So only one way is possible. Only one way is possible. That's why only three ways. That's why only this way is possible. This way is not possible, right? So what I'm trying to now say is, what we can do directly is that see, directly what we can do now, I can directly write 45 has basically 6 factors. Okay, so I can say that out of the 6 factors, simply do like this. 6 factors means writing as a product of two numbers, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 ways. Okay, so now basically if you count 6 factors means 6 factor basically means, right, 6 factors basically means that there will total 6 ways. There will total 6 ways. Total 6 ways, right? What are those 6 ways? 1 into 45, 45 into 1. 3 into 15, 15 into 3. 5 into 9, 9 into 5. But out of these 6 ways, we have in 3 cases, okay, 3 cases of a plus b greater than a minus b. Out of the 6 ways, 3 cases of a plus b greater than a minus b, like 45, this one 1 into 45, 3 into 15 and 5 into 9. And next 3 case of a minus b greater than a plus b, right? So 3 case of a plus b greater than a minus b, 3 case of a minus b greater than a plus b. So obviously this second case is not possible, right? This second case is not possible. It is not possible for the same reason that difference of two numbers cannot be greater than two numbers, right? So what is our answer? Only 3. What is our answer? Only 3. Therefore 3 is the answer for this question. In how many ways 45 can be expressed as a difference of two perfect squares? 3 ways, right? Now I hope you got this concept now, right? Now let me discuss some questions here so to make it clear. In how many ways following numbers can be written as difference of two perfect squares? Difference of two perfect squares, right? First question, suppose a number here is 195. So in how many ways you can write 195 as a difference of two perfect squares? So what we'll do basically, we'll simply use the factors concept. How many factors? 195. How many factors? What is 195? It is half of 390. So it is 39 into 5. 39 into 5 means what? 3 into 5 into 13. Okay. So basically all power raised to 1. So how many factors? So number of factors is 2 into 2 into 2. That is equal to 8 factors. So 195 has got 8 factors. That means I can write 8 factors basically means what? 8 factors basically means what? Total I can write 8 ways. Total there will be 8 ways of writing, right? How? What are the 8 ways? First way is 1 into 195. Second way is 195 into 1, right? Third way is 39 into 5. Fourth way is 5 into 39. Okay, so total like that total there will total 8 ways. Okay, out of those 8 ways, there will be 4 cases of a plus b greater than a minus b, obviously, and 4 cases of a minus b greater than a plus b. Obviously this will not take, this is not possible. Therefore our answer is 4 ways. Our answer is 4 ways. Right? You got it? Okay. Next one. Let the another number be 441. Okay. So in how many ways 441 can be represented as a difference of two perfect squares? So again same thing, but 441 will break. What is 441? Is 21 square. What is 21 square? 3 into 7. So it is 3 square into 7 square. Right? We are doing all the odd numbers right now, right? I hope you could get it. We're doing all the odd numbers. We're not touching even numbers right now. We're doing all the odd numbers. So 3 square into 7 square. How many factors total? 3 into 3, 9 factors. Right? So out of, again, now is a 9 factor, right? So what does 9 factor contain? Total 9 factor means that there will be total 9 ways. Total 9 ways, right? So out of those 9 ways, okay, 4 cases of a plus b greater than a minus b, 1 case of a plus b equal to a minus b, and another 4 cases of a minus b greater than a plus b. A minus b greater than a plus b, right? Obviously total there will be 9 ways. Okay, for total there will be 9 ways, right? Now just let me explain this, because it's a case of perfect square, right? It's a case of perfect square. So I'll just explain you this for perfect square just once more. Okay, to what I've written here. You know what is our answer? Our answer is 4. Our answer is, this case not possible, this case not possible. Our answer is 4 ways. That's the answer, right? So we'll just discuss it in bit detail. So once you write, you don't need to write, but once you write 441 like this, 1 into 441, okay, basically what totaling will be 441, a square minus b square is equal to 441. Therefore, a minus b into a plus b is equal to 441. Right? How many ways now? 1 into 441. Okay. Now, 2 into, 3 into 7 square into 3, right? That is 147. 3 into 147. Okay. Then 7 into 63. Okay. Then 9 into 49. Right? And then there will be 21 into 21. Now, this is talking about a total 9 ways, right? What are total 9 ways? I told you 9 factors basically means 9 ways. What are those 9 ways? So, 1 into 441 and 441 into 1, right? So, basically 2 ways here. 2 ways here. Then again 3 into 147 and 147 into 3. Again 2 ways here. Right? Here again 2 ways here. Again 2 ways here. But here will be only one way. Here will be only one way, right? Because 21 into 21, we can't swap it. So 21 into 21, only one way. These are the 9 ways. So obviously, a minus b can't be equal to a plus b, right? So second case I don't need to take. A minus b can't be equal to a plus b. Obviously, sum of two numbers cannot be equal to difference of two numbers, right? That is not possible. You take an example. Okay. Now, so this case not gone and already this case gone. So what I'm left with only a plus b greater than a minus b. How many ways total? 4 ways. So 4 ways is done. Therefore, answer is 4 for this question. In how many ways? 441 can be written as the difference of two perfect square. Answer is 4. Okay. I hope it is clear. Yeah. Third one. In how many ways 945 can be written as a difference of two perfect squares? Now 945, right? What is 945 here? Just break into factors. It is basically 189 into 5, right? It is 189 into 5. So we'll just break it, right? Think like this. 945 you have to break into factors. So there's a multiple of 5 obviously. So to just double it, 1890. So it is 189 into 5. What is 189 now? Can just break it now. It is 63 into 3 into 5. What is 63? It is 7 into 3 square into 3 into 5. So total how many powers of 3? So we got 3 cube into, okay, we got 3 cube into 5 into 7. Okay, so 3 cube into 5 into 7 is what we got as factors, right? 3 cube into 5 into 7. Just break like this, right? Mentally, do it mentally, okay? So 3 cube into 5 into 7. So how many factors for this number? 4 into 2 into 2, total 16 factors. 4 into 2 into 2, total it will have 16 factors, right? Out of the 16 factors, simply, right? 16 factors means 16 ways. 16 factors means 16 ways of writing it as a product of two numbers, right? Basically means what? 16 factor means 8 cases of a plus b greater than a minus b and 8 cases of a minus b greater than a plus b. So you don't have to take second case. What is the answer? Answer is 8. 8 is the answer. Right. Now one more case of perfect square we will take and then we'll move to even numbers. Right. One more case of perfect square we will take. So just take one more case of perfect square now. Now take any example of any I can take any example of any perfect squares. Right. Suppose the number is 3 raised to 8 into 5 raised to 4. In how many ways you can write 3 raised to 8 into 5 raised to 4 as a difference of two perfect square? The same funda will go. What we'll do? We'll directly write, because we don't have to break now. It's quite easy now. How many factors? 9 into 5. Total we have 45 factors. So out of 46 is an odd number. Why odd number? Because we know a perfect square has odd number of factors. Out of 45 factors, we'll simply write one case of a plus b equal to a minus b, because it's a perfect square. So one case will be, both will be equal, right? Like 441, 21 into 21. Okay, then we're left with 44 cases. So 22 cases of a plus b greater than a minus b, and 22 cases of a minus b greater than a plus b, right? So obviously we don't take this one, we don't take this one. So our answer is what? Therefore our answer is 22 ways, right? This is our answer. Okay, so I hope it is clear, right? Very important funda, right? Now in next video we'll discuss about finding its integral solution, and then we'll move to even numbers and even numbers with the form of 4k plus 2 and normal even numbers, right, with the form of 4k. Okay, we'll discuss in the next video. Okay, thank you for watching.